Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to the weekend preview for the Predictor League and, of course, the Patreon Fantasy Football. And a quick update of last round, and Rujistan, it is the Golden Cap winner with 10 points. Adam Riley, Parramatta Power, the Real Villain, all the way down to myself with the wooden spoon this week. I should hang my head in shame. As a matter of fact, I will. Just the one close result for me. So that was not the best. And I've paid the price. If we go and have a look at the leaderboard, the Real Villain is absolutely cruising on top. Adam Riley and Parramatta Power have dropped 2 spots this week, down to 4th. Rujasan is continuing to close the gap. Kebrov is dropping off a little bit, and Gaz Monster, and so on down we go. So that's that. Now, I did want to quickly say, I wasn't sure what to do for the first prize for this. There's going to be sort of like a Steam or Amazon voucher, sort of winner's choice. I was thinking about £20 or so. But then I had the idea, we've been playing for the Golden Cap all season long. The winner also gets Aussie Villain merchandise. The first there is, the Aussie Villain Golden Cap. The only way you will be able to win this is if you are the season champion at the end of year. So I've got 5 of these puppies made. So for the next 5 seasons... this is what we're playing for, boys. This is what we're playing for. All right, let's go and have a look at this weekend's matches. Assuming they go ahead with this coronavirus thing. It's not thing, you know what I mean? Like whether the game's going to be postponed or not. Possibly behind closed doors, which may help some teams and not others. Watford versus Leicester. I'm going to say, with my Aston Villa hat on, I mean, Leicester looked quite good against Villa, to be honest, but was it just Villa were terrible? I'm going to say 2-1. Two Jamie Vardy goals, maybe. All right, Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. Again, with my Villa hat on, I'm going to really, really hope here for a Crystal Palace defensive masterclass and a Christian Benteke goal. Actually, no, I want AU, if we're talking about ex-Villa strikers. We'll show you why in fantasy in just a second. Brighton versus Arsenal. Now, Arsenal's, of course, their midweek game was postponed. I mean, Brighton are the draw specialists, aren't they? But I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. I think they'll just probably sneak past them. Manchester City, who look an absolute shambles in the league right now. Actually, the form isn't too bad, is it? Versus Burnley, who are quite good. I think Burnley will give them a really tough game, but I do think City will, maybe being fresh, just have a little bit too much for them. Newcastle versus Sheffield United. I mean, this does have 0-0 written all over it, doesn't it? I'm going to say 0-0. Neither team scores that many goals, do they? Norwich versus Southampton. Southampton have gone off the boil a little bit, haven't they? They've just done enough to get themselves clear of that relegation scrap, and they seem to have gone off. And Norwich are worrying me right now, I'll be honest. I think Norwich might even save themselves. So I'm going to say they win that one 2-0. Villa versus Chelsea. Look at that form, will you? I mean, there's nothing about Villa right now that says they're going to get anywhere near Chelsea. So let's hope I'm wrong. West Ham versus Wolves. Again, I kind of want West Ham to lose. Can Wolves do us a favour? West Ham are looking decent right now, though, aren't they? That's probably a 1-1. Tottenham versus Manchester United. Manchester with a midweek, well, they both had midweek games. Spurs looked an absolute disgrace, didn't they? I think Manchester United might do them. Of course, a Mourinho derby of sorts, that one. And then the Merseyside derby, Liverpool, an absolute shambles they've turned into recently, haven't they? Everton looking to rebound from a big defeat to Chelsea. You know what? I've got a feeling Everton might do them. I think they're going to be very, very motivated. Liverpool have essentially already won the league. They're going to be sorry that they got themselves knocked out of Europe. I think Everton could break that long-awaited, I'm even going to go as far as say 3-1. A late goal on the counter-attack as Liverpool are pushing for the equaliser. So there we go. There's my tips. Don't forget to put yours in. Just Gaz Monster so far that's done it. Recording a little bit earlier in the day than usual, though, so maybe that is potentially why. One thing I did want to quickly mention, I should open up a new tab for this. I have got a fantasy Formula 1 league going. I did mention it in the banter section here. So if you're interested in Formula 1, the link's there and the code is there. Go and join up. There's just myself, my wife, and one of my mates right now. So, more the merrier. So don't be afraid to do that. And the other thing I should mention too is the Patreon Fantasy Baseball League. I have sent out the invites to everybody, myself and 2 others that have accepted right now. If you are a Patreon, check your email. I did send out emails. If you've lost it or for whatever reason, just let me know and I will I'll resend that out to you. But Fantasy Baseball, we're still a few weeks away yet, but we want to try and get this draft set up as soon as possible. So that's that. As far as the Premier League goes, if we go and have a look at the league table, last week I thought I did okay, but Volt GFC kicking away again. I think he's just about got that done. Cobra Chickens, we're in a scrap, aren't we, for second. Jokers FC had a really, really good week. Maths Bandits, decent week. I remember we've got to add 1,200, I think it's 1,245 or 1,242, something like that, onto his score, because he was a late entrant. But yeah, I mean, I think he's probably fighting with Jokers, I'd say, for that 4th spot. We have a look at my team for this week. Now, I have played my wild card. Why is Martial in? That wasn't the case last night. God damn it. Anyway, I've played my wild card. I've made multiple changes. Let's see if I can remember what I've done here. We've brought in Gaston Fernandez from Man United. He's come in for De Bruyne. Martial has come in for Ward-Prowse. AU has come in for Ings, and Calvert-Lewin has come in for Sean Long. So that's the changes that I've made. We're going to go with Schmeichel in goal this week. I don't want a Manchester City. Someone play Manchester City in goal. I don't care. They can just explode randomly, can't they? We've got Alexander-Arnold, Connor Cody, my Turkish friend in the Leicester defence, and Badik. That guy as in the defence. Fernandez, Cantwell, Salah, and Martial if he plays. And if he doesn't play, Calvert-Lewin will come off the bench to join Aguero as captain and Jordan Ayew, ex-Villa player, of course, in attack. So that is that. Thank you so much, guys. Do enjoy your weekend of football. Hopefully everybody stays safe from this stupid virus thing that's kind of destroying lives right now. But yeah, good luck for the Golden Cap, and I'll see you next week. Take care.